Show you how I win the Rockets, where I keep it solid. Real lavish, I'm mania, I blow 'em out the water. I ain't catching your misses if you can't hit the target. You complaining too much, so baby, beg your pardon. Oh, I'm on my body in a supercharger. 100% dumb, I go so. Had to hop up in the function just to get it started. Keep making this music, don't care these records charting. I'm just living for the village, I'm my people, father. Put on for the ones I call mom and call father. Pray I find a good woman to give me a daughter. Karate chop it if it's fake though, sayonara. These the thoughts of an elevated gentleman. With the way I lend these helping hands. Keep grinding till I touch a whole acreage of land. It's for them real soldiers, they gon' do the most. Grinding from the corner till we coast to coast. Let's have a real boss meet up, yeah, let's have a toast. And then get back to grinding, yeah. I'm on the island and I'm smiling cause it's all okay. Filled up the duffels, yeah, we did it and we made the play. I ain't begging for their pity, I don't need no raise. Listen, hustlers holiday. Where my real go get it that? Probably tucked off somewhere off the map. We do a little this and a little that. Find me in the cut, running up a bag. You can catch me posted, I be with the real ones. Select few. Different type of dream, skyscraper vision. Run these pennies up till we check a million. How you winning if your fam don't know? If you all alone, then what do you do this for? You ain't living if you living like that. It's for them real soldiers, they gon' do the most. Grinding from the corner till we coast to coast. Let's have a real boss meet up, yeah, let's have a toast. And then get back to grinding, yeah. On the island and I'm smiling cause it's all okay. Filled up the duffels, yeah, we did it and we made the play. I ain't begging for their pity, I don't need no raise. Listen, hustlers holiday.
Primero la H, después va la U, después va la M, la A, C, A, O. Soy de la H, no la de Travis. Yo tengo la salsa, Flow Héctor la voz. Quieren que me escrache, dicen, pero el adiós nunca resbaló. Hablaron de mí, wow, qué raro, pero primero dime quién te habló. Yo sigo fly, como vuelo, congelado, mira mi hielo, yeah. Como el cielo, el dinero de lejos, los vuelos, el dinero no duele, eso yo me despelo. De tonto no tengo ni un solo pelo, me quieren coger de me alejo, yo le digo bye y nos vemos. Yo soy bad boy, mami, como ven, wala. Ando con Dios, pero el diablo me jala con este piquete que no se iguala. Patean como fútbol de sala, tengo a tu wife y como cobarde.
This weekend, the Concha Del Mar is...
Todo el día, todos los días tengo todo el día. Abuelito me decía que joseara todos los días. Estoy como Jordan con las 6 sortijas, tengo más... No querían coro cuando no había. Son todos fecas, pero ya sabía, yeah. Yo me por todo lo que tengo, así que tú no me digas cómo vivir mi vida. Hielo en mi cuello congelado, yeah. Tanto hielo frío de este lado. Esta movie que estás viendo es doble tanda. Blanco y negro, ustedes son oso panda. Medirte con el adiós, quien te manda. No te ofenda, pero no tengo agenda. Para gente como ustedes estoy buscándome el dinero todos los días, como yo busqué a Kemba, yeah. Cada vez que piso una cabina, el beat y el micrófono tiembla. El primero de Puerto Rico que rapea con el Visa. Sacamos este tema, swipe deslizan. Más violeta que la cabeza de Frisa, yeah. Yo soy de la H, pero no la H que está en mi camisa. Primero la H, después va la U, después va la M, la A, C, A, O. Soy de la H, no la de Travis. Yo tengo la salsa, Flow Héctor la voz. Quieren que me escrache, dicen pero el adiós nunca resbaló. Dicen que hablaron de mí, wow, qué raro, pero primero dime quién te habló. Yo sigo fly, como vuelo, congelado, mira mi hielo, yeah. Como el cielo, el dinero de lejos, los vuelos, el dinero no duele, eso yo me despelo. De tonto no tengo ni un solo pelo, me quieren coger de me alejo, yo le digo bye y nos vemos. Primero la H, después va la U, después va la M, la A, C, A, O. El adiós Carrión.
I told them that I would be classic. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double R, 70-inch interfaces. And they faces. Twin Mercedes and they heartbeat like I showed them the aces. No need for the brace, we tying up laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done be cases. I'm talking Jada and Maces. Ski masks on, blur the faces. Nike replacements, burn the aces. Bought a new rollie, I'm changing faces. Give me my flowers while I'm here, I won't let them. I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I'll reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See in the crop top when the block hot, tell her come here. Telekinesis, everything I own, we don't do leases. I'm gonna win, like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win, that mean ripping competition to pieces. I never die, that mean I would never know what deceased is. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly, live forever. Never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying. Never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly. Fly. Grab my hand and just fly. Fly. Maybe I'm underrated. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm legendary. If only it running my block. #1 draft pick, they watching me shooting my shots. You witnessing thug passion, you think I just ran in the pot. I do this for me, I do this for you and every other kid on the block. The ones who got dreams, till everyone is filled, they never stop. I want you to win, we never gonna lose, we never gonna fold. We only get stronger, them levees gonna hold. Even in the rain, carrying lows, positivity till it turn into blows. I am one with my destiny, I give you my all, the best of me. And I can't die, so tell my ops, let's play the best of three. And I'm on my chef career, smelling from the mezzanine. Cooking comp is my specialty. Know I got the recipe, immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying, above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly, spread your wings and fly, live forever, never dying, forever trying, above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly, spread your wings far as you can and
I put
just
my all in it,
fly.
I'm authentic, I'm raw with it, I'm a on, call a mortician, coming back like Jordan, I'm 4/5 in this ambition, cooking in the kitchen, in the pot mission, in the shop mission, no I pissing, I do not listen, from the block tripping, I stop wishing, pulling off the lot with the top missing like Motor City, it's all pistons, I blow a check, I ball vicious, that was on my neck, I couldn't fall victim, I was all with it, don't need a breather, put that card in, it wasn't a visa, hardest coding up bringing the heater, iron the stripes on my printer with Adidas, still in the meeting with Kellen and Nike, cause we the best talking every season, give me a reason, I'm playing defense, stealing from heathens, as long as I'm breathing, I'ma keep dreaming, I'm a savage running 21, I'ma pull and pop it like 100 RP to 24, so I work 24 hours, the work is never done, immortal.
Live forever, never dying, forever trying, above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly, spread your wings and fly, live forever, never dying, forever trying, above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly, spread your wings far as you can and just fly.
Stretching out my arms, focusing my cheek, concentrating hard. Can't remember how, swear I knew before. Finally found the rocks, I don't know how to use them, no. Fist can fit the glove, lifted it with love. No one escapes the hurt, except her or him that sits above. Y'all remember me, can't forget the snap. Thought I took an L, I can't give it back. Helicopter in, name is on the paint. Here because you called, what is your complaint? Wiggling my nose, stretching out my arms, focusing my cheek, concentrating hard. Y'all are simple and so what? 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. 5 fingers, 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. Y'all are simple and so what? 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. Yeah. Confidence is sure. Used to push. Clearly I forgot. It's not like what I learned in books. Too concerned to look and think and hit my head. My helmet's broken, my head is swollen, my goal is many. Nose is plenty red. Do I know a villain? Yeah. Maybe it's me. My gruesome body, my giant skull, and my 87 teeth. My home planet, I'm deviant. It's the origin of my neediness and my mind's eye. I'm a time cop, and these 5 rocks is ingredients, and I'm wrinkling my nose, stretching out my arms, focusing my cheek, concentrating hard. Can't remember how. Swear I knew before. Finally found the rocks. I don't know how to use them. No. Y'all are simple and so what? 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. Y'all are simple and so what? 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. My space, my power, my time, my soul, my reality, and my mind. My space, my power, my time, my soul, my reality, and my mind.
Well, well, well. Well, well. Well, well, well. Taskmaster burst the bionic zit splitter. Breakneck speeds with all day, and some say they ain't productive. Could that depend upon the demon that you're stuck with? Cause right now, I see clearer than most. I sit here contented with this cheese on toast. I feel the pain of a third world famine. Said wait, we count them blessings and keep jamming. Tis him. His worth was nil until he gained the skill of tongues. From 15 years young, straight to my greyback self, I stay top shelf material. Jerk chicken, jerk fish, breakaway slave bliss. Generate G's and then be stashing with the Swiss. Fools can't see this. Audio, a fist full of hip-hop duns. I progression in the flesh. Esoteric quotes most frightening. Duppy took a hold of my hand while I was writing. Leg on me ting, Duppy leg on me and I summon up the power of Banana Clan. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Now we there burning boots, set them spirit them loose. Go ahead. With conclusive proof about the truth, the right. Cause whether we hitchhike or push bike or travel kind of trash, manifest that with oats and roots rap. Manifest that, yeah, I do my zing way. Ain't nothing else I know. Gone up in the life with this ragged bone flow. Squeeze the pain from my belly and set my soul free. Travel over ocean, land and sea. Face enough stress and difficulty. Flung back from the brink, whining kinda stink. We don't give a f about what them fools think. Your network will speak for itself. Proof of the trophy and the champion belt. Come sun, come rain, come hailstone pelt. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Yeah, wanna submit with some old time. Let the old world know we's on some off-key tip. Mega manic. When time the pressure start lick by the hook or by the crook, by the kick heave. Sickly cryptic, spitting the code and most proud to present that Grufferton mode. And it shows that bro's done. Seen a few slights. Life row scenario, reality bites. We in collision with the beast. Lost to religion, now we can't get no peace. Idiot, we got one for tech, eye for chief. Stoop to the level and we plotting cold grief. But we should know that discipline make up the geese. Separation of the dat from the rat, that's a must. Proceed, set speed with the Grufferton touch. Proceed, set speed. Grufferton, y'all. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. One quest, one quest, one quest.
Came out bustin', came out on your cousin. I do all these words than they daddy, but you love her, you in trouble. I'm listening, I'm gon' barbecue it. That's your busy, it ain't. I went shopping, left it running, check my hundreds, check my. We watch cable and my auntie, cause my papa wasn't. But my uncle, other certain, Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing, Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing. Miss me with that local hating on the. Get it cracking. I'm not surprised, I'm on the rise, been a little ride. Red is my eyes, spamming a lie, just hold it down. All I require, just hold it down. They gon' talk you when we on around. be hating with feet on the ground. Got the legit with the beat on the couch. Came out buzzing, 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 came out buzzing.
Wait, Chanel on my feet, yeah, that's full on my C's. I be cool with the beats like Muhammad Ali. Got your on the edge of her seat, she on that, I'm on the swear the edge of my V. And usually I like repetitive beat, I like the way that she move. Quality, they look good to me, but I'm saying girl cause I don't even cheat. That is a lie, repetitive. I don't even look, no, I don't even seek, I don't even peek. G5, repetitive G. I'm trying to get out of cheese. I'm a boss, I'm wherever it be. I've been on tour, I see more. I told them.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Saturday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell. And let's go straight over to the sideline for a report before they tip off. Hey, Allie.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. And every year, Grant, the officials seem to emphasize a different rule. You think it takes long for players to adjust?
You know, BA, it depends on the rule and how strict they will call it. Things like the rip-through, hand-checking, those type of rules, they take some time to adjust.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Al Horford out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Love in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Mavericks, Steven Adams out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's DeJounte Murray, and it's Little in at the 3 spot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy. On defense, it's not there.
To the right side, pass to Murray. To the middle. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
There aren't many players that have come into the NBA as a consensus #1 pick like Zion Williamson did. Nobody. Was passing on this fella.
And just about a minute into this first quarter.
In the first, 2 minutes.
Adams with a screen on Thompson. Murray against Love. Shot clock at 2. Adams, shot's good. In that 2019 draft, Zion was a prize that every team in the lottery was hoping to win, Grant.
And that added a lot of excitement to that night. I mean, when you've got a once-in-a-generation talent like Zion, the lottery becomes a major event.
Going inside. And that one's good.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Thompson. Not enough. On that one as it misses.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
They're really working the paint now.
A big group substitution here for New York. Looney's checked in for Love. Gallinari comes in for Horford. Curry, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Rubio is subbed in for Stephen Curry. And the Knicks miss again. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They've scored 10 straight. Here's Little. He's defended by Looney. Pass to Little. From the baseline. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Seth Curry.
No debate there. He got him.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And small forward Nasir Little, just 1 season with the Tar Heels. He was the number 6 recruit in the high school class of 2018. But 1 year later, Grant slid to the 25th pick.
NBA, he's showing signs that he probably slid too far. A long wait in the green room, but that's just one day. It's all about the work he puts in every day that will determine what he makes of his great potential. So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Pass to Little. Takes the 3. Nails it from 3. He has 7.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks leading by 17 at the end of the period. They put in work down low.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And one of the game's most imposing. Offensive rebound, and it's Canners.
Feels an extra position.
Grant, you can really sense that passion Canner brings to the game.
You really can, B.A. I mean, he puts his heart into everything he does on and off the court.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Derek White out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Cody Zeller. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, we know that Stephen Curry generally is regarded as the greatest shooter the game has ever known. He said for him, quote, "It starts with a great base and foundation and allows everything to feel perfect. The perfect shot feels effortless to me. Serene and quiet. It's only me, the rim, and the basketball." Powerful words from Stephen.
It is a thing of beauty, Allie. Excellent.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Fires from deep. Thompson, no good. The Mavericks have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second.
You know, last year against the Warriors, Murray had a 20-10-8 line. This is a guy who can do a lot of different things for you. First spur to do that since Tim Duncan in 2000 posted a 20-10-8 line.
Here's Murray. Drilled from 11 feet out.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Love, soft touch off the glass. Love's gotten his first bucket of the night, and yet despite his production, Murray still flies a little under the radar.
Well, some of that is he's still relatively young in his career. He only played 1 year of college ball, BA, and it also has to do with his consistency. He's a bit streaky as a shooter, and sometimes when the shot isn't there, he starts pressing a bit at both ends of the floor.
The Knicks making a switch here. Looney's checked in for Love. Gallinari comes in for Horford. Wiggins, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Curry in for Rubio. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
And for Wiggins to take another step forward, he must improve as a shooter. So this is good to see.
Outside Murray.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
One of the more improved players over the last few years. Murray has thrived in his high-usage role. You just wonder how good can this kid become?
He's off on the second.
You know, you look at the potential Murray has, and it's exciting, quite honestly. He's a lead guard. He plays the point, but he's more of a scorer than a distributor at this point.
Here's Pritchard. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Pritchard's got 5.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks leading by 17 at the end of the period. They know Curry can go for 50, 60.
I'm here with Coach Thibodeau, and Coach, the rebounding differential not in your favor. What do you see?
Well, they're going every time, and we got to put a body on people and go get it.
Got to increase that effort level. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference.
And let's take a moment to check out the ongoing action in the NBA. Out at Moda Center, the Trailblazers are in a close game against Milwaukee. It's all tied up in the first quarter of play.
Love the action.
And that's it for the halftime show. Time to send you back to the game.
Shaq, stop doing the wave.
I can't stop, Kenny. Look at the fans. Hey.
Come on, Kenny. Catch the wave with us. Ooh.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
So on the floor for New York, they've got Klay Thompson, Al Horford out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot. It's Wiggins on the wing. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Wiggins got 6.
Boy, the progression of Wiggins' game out beyond the arc. He now is not only shooting that shot, he's expecting to make it.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's Curry. Pass to Horford. Shoots from 14. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Guys, that's a more reliable shot for Murray than a pull-up jumper. I like to see him fire away in that situation.
And here's Horford. On the wing, Thompson. Here's the 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And this is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
That would be 4 in a row for him now, as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Here's Love. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle. Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
So for the Knicks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Horford. Curry comes in for Thompson. And Rubio is subbed in for Stephen Curry. Pass to Pritchard. Right through the D for the layup. He has 7.
Derek White doing a nice job orchestrating the offense in the right direction there.
Now here's Rubio. The D's right on him. Now here's Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
Outside White. Back to Pritchard. Zeller with a screen on Rubio. It's stolen by Love. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Curry. That one falls. Coming off Rubio's feed. Rubio's got 3 assists in the game.
Hey, he's so good at running to the right spot at the right time in transition. Seth Curry, somebody you've got to have an eye on in the open court.
Looney's checked in for Love.
Big substitution. Kevon Looney.
Here's Little. Beyond the arc.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
New York has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. And the basket by Looney. Looney's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, when Rubio's in there, he's looking to do one thing on the offensive end. He's kind of an Allen wrench. He wants to simply facilitate.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Pass to Wiggins. Left side Rubio. Misses off the right iron. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. A big...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance.
And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
We're talking about rebound and run. Rebound and run. Got to work our way back now. Work our way back.
And Coach Thibodeau trying to... up his team's energy right now.
And he said they got to push it once they get rebounds. That will help them get back into this one.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Zion Williamson. Also Derek White out there. DeJounte Murray is out there with Steven Adams. And it's Giddey in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Curry. That shot off. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and taken control on the glass.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Gallinari against White. Gallinari brings a double.
2 minutes.
Here's Giddey. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist.
You'd love to see Zion develop his passing game even more, but credit to him for spotting the wide open man.
To the left side wing. Gallinari for 3. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. A different look for Dallas. Green's checked in for Zion Williamson. And it's Nwaba in for White. Gay's checked in for New York. Rondo comes in for Curry. Pass to Murray. And they double up Murray. Well, the NBA has said we're in a transformational period. We have to earn viewers. Clark, moves like the play-in tournament looking to attract those viewers.
Well, you know what, B? I like the initiative the NBA has taken there. Clearly, you have to continue to create and innovate and adapt as a league. I think it's smart to try new things, and I think the play-in tournament added a level of excitement, not just with its newness, but with the competitive nature of those play-in games. So I think it's something that may find its way as part of the regular calendar going forward.
For the Knicks, Wiggins, he's checked in for Gay. Curry comes in for Klay Thompson, and Rubio is subbed in for Rondo. 6 to shoot. Pass to Pritchard.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that. Look to me like just a frustration foul. Really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
The Knicks making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. Both shots good from the strike. The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for DeJounte Murray.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Thompson, he's checked in for Curry. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Rubio with the ball. Zeller covering. Gallinari for 3. That one falls, coming off Rubio's feed.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
It's stolen by Looney. Fast break, New York. Thompson finds Gallinari. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
We highlight Thompson's scoring often, but right there, just a great read to get it to the open teammate.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
It's tipped. Rubio drives in, banked it in off the glass.
Rubio not going to be denied that close to the rack. Pretty good grit on display from Rubio right there.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that.
Doctor told me I should rest, but I ain't gon' never ever quit. I like girls, yeah, and jeans that'll never ever fit. Yeah, top down, and I'm rolling through the city. Yeah. Watch out, on the run, deputy out to get me. Yeah. Top down, and I'm rolling through the city. Yeah. Watch out, on the run, deputy out to get me. Yeah. Most that y'all talking about ain't really talking about nothing. Say you 25 when you really 32, baby, gon' stop frontin'. In the club cost a stack, you ain't even got 900. Been 10 with the bus down the ring, got my whole name. My day, you put it together on that white jet like Othello. I don't check emails, better be texting. CC me, you talking reckless, pinky toe yellow, foot on the pedal. My be elbow, that's vroom, 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 straight. They won't catch us never. Beyonce, my halo, my angel, my come through with the do, man, I'm telling you. I got the heart of a dragon. I live it like I imagine. World is mine, no asking. The world is mine, now. Top down, and I'm rolling through the city. Yeah. Watch out, on the run, deputy out to get me. Yeah. Top down, and I'm rolling through the city. Yeah. Watch out, on the run, deputy out to get me.
I don't waste time on the phone like that, and I stay leaving texts on red. I had a minute at home, I ran into a fling, but I can't really call her my ex. She said, I see you, I know you've been working, little daddy, you look like you getting to the check. I know you focus on work, but I can't help but notice you can't talk about nothing else. What about you? How's your mental? How do you cope with what you been through? How's your tempo? Who in your life are you really close to? I was like, face left blank, plenty of fish in the sea, but nobody with a shark in the tank. Stayed on my mind later watching the whip. See my reflection, it's all in the paint. Head back top, bumming that Franco shit. When I pull up, ride with the pack, but I don't get caught. Been through it all, I'm no stranger to loss. Richard Olivia, I'ma do it for y'all. I don't rap, I just say what's on my heart. Top down, and I'm floating through the city. Yeah. Watch out, on the run. That beauty out to get me. Top down, and I'm floating through the city. Yeah. Watch out, on the run. That beauty out to get me.
Hey.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all ain't in the street. Y'all just in and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing with all of these money, but never mind. I could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumb. Did I say when I'm? You know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting. Telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a friend. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends. They like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas. When I pass up, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers my lawn. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel, while my lobster is boiling. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me? BMX, I ain't stunting for free. On my mama. So you know that it's true when I speak. Matador, I ain't running from beef. Mike Tyson asked why my hunger so deep. I replied, ain't no love in the streets. Also, there wasn't no love in...
Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. And tonight, hey Dave.
Good evening.
Like you, David, on the sideline. Boy, I love Gilgeous-Alexander in his game. DA, thank you. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Curry. Wiggins is out there with Horford. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Thompson in at the 2 spot. And for Minnesota, they've got Julius Randle. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Sexton. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Duarte in at the 3 slot.
And a memory I have of Colin Sexton at Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in a game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. The young fellow was undaunted.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to McGee. He kicks it to Randle. Randle is doubled. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Next step kind of action there from Shea as he's able to find the open teammate.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Knicks. And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback, Greg. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine.
To the inside, Horford, and the layup falls. Horford's got 5.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
Sexton kicks to Randle. Here's the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
For New York, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Wiggins dishes to Love. Shoots over McGee. Love, no good. Minnesota with the ball. Knocked away. Curry with the steal. Horford with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. And the basket by Horford.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Sexton the pass to Randall. Sexton against Wiggins. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. McGee's shot is off. The Knicks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Thompson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Clay is pretty physical as an off guard and willing to go in there and take a bump.
Curry against Randall. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense is right there. The Knicks leading by 4. Horford finds Wiggins. Thompson for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Duarte. Randall a screen on Wiggins. Back to Randall. To halt the run.
I like how hard Thompson's working right now on defense. He's just not giving them anything easy.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Knicks out front, up by 7. After this break, we'll be back.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on
and the wins haven't always come easy early in his career. But Colin Sexton,
I know that I have to continue to work, continue to get better each day.
Right, you can see the work he's putting in. His numbers have grown year after year.
The scoring in particular, he's showing promise. Interesting to see just how good he can become.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Knicks, Gallinari is out there with Looney. Then it's Curry. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Flynn the pass to Christopher. Rubio comes with the double team. Minnesota again turning it over.
Here's a look at some stats. A very nice season for him last year. 6th in blocks. And he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
Great anticipation and timing. That's how he ended up a top 10 shot blocker. And New York making a change. Higgins is checked in.
Their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for New York. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Flynn. Then for the Knicks, Love check in for Looney. Horford comes in for Gallinari. And Curry subbed in for Ricky Rubio.
The defense has all eyes on Stephen. He exploits that with a dish.
And Minnesota has possession. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Purtle. Sexton with it. And it's Horford picking him up. And the dunk by Purtle.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up. Easy slam. all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
So for the Knicks, Bielitsa is checked in for Love. And it's Klay Thompson in for Wiggins. Curry gets the bucket.
We don't talk much about Curry's athleticism. Some of that has to do with his conditioning, but he's gotten stronger. He's more creative with that dribble, and he's got that burst.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Timberwolves.
JaVale McGee.
Knicks on defense. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Sexton, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Thompson, and Thompson slams it home.
Man, you don't see Klay get up like that all that often. That was impressive.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to McGee. Here's Christopher. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, a level of engagement that Horford brings on the defensive end every night is impressive. Terrific block there.
And the first half is now in the books. It's the Knicks.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfish.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. What a fiery first half for Klay Thompson. He looked like he was having a lot of fun out there.
Like Shaq eating a family-sized portion of mac and cheese. He couldn't be happier.
Kenny, you know me so well. That's why we're brothers, man.
And time now to acknowledge what was a tremendous half of play for the New York Knicks.
Sure how you can slow this guy down now.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got Colin Sexton. JaVale McGee is out there with Randall. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Duarte in its small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Goes back up. In deep, McGee drops it in. McGee's got 6 points.
Such a big part of what he does for this team, just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19, a decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
And he gets the bucket. He's got 8.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
New York moving it around. Pass to Bielitsa. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And Bielitsa is a terrific shooter. A big man, Brett, with real range, capable of really stretching the floor.
Yeah, and I hate to just talk about Bielitsa as a pure shooter and it's the only thing he does. There have been moments where he can make a play with the ball and make some good reads, but it is the shooting strength and the ability to draw out bigger players that really provide the juice from Bielitsa.
1:41 left in the third. The Knicks leading by 12. Rudy Gay on the way. And there's the pass to Williams to the left wing. Here's Looney. That shot no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
That shot wide open. RJ has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so Curry will bring it up for the Knicks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And again, New York with the triple.
Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Flynn. So both teams changing it up here.
Give it up for your
second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. On the wing, Thompson lets the three fly. New York, no good that time either. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Sexton against Thompson. Stolen by Thompson.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Sexton kicks to Finney-Smith. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Finney-Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Colin Sexton forced into the role in Cleveland with tons of minutes, but also having to orchestrate the offense for a very young team.
And so it's the New York Knicks bringing the quarter to a close.
Your Timberwolves.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got Horford. Wiggins is out there with Gallinari. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Rondo in at the point.
Just don't want to go back to it, but Game 6 of the 2019 Finals, Klay Thompson suffered that horrific ACL injury and that Achilles right before the 2021 season. So hoping for good health, and great to see him back on the floor.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Offensive rebound. Horford lays it up off the glass.
And man, that activity on the boards, that's the key. Horford in there gets an easy second chance opportunity.
And stolen by Wiggins. I am so. Oh!
Yeah.
Andrew Wiggins.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Poked loose, stolen by Thompson. And here again, the Knicks in transition. Up the court they go. It's Curry outside. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Duarte shot good.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 9. 1:53 left in the 4th. Stephen Curry's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
Make some noise. All right, look who's coming on the court.
We've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the head shots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that.
.141 left in the 4th quarter. Christopher. No good from outside. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Clay ripping one down that time.
Stephen Curry.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Randall with the ball. Pass to McGee. Back to Randall. Shot clock at 5. Here's Christopher driving inside.
And that's great defensive awareness from Stephen. He sees that shot coming, and he hustles over to get a hand on it.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Sexton, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Knicks.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Klay Thompson.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Curry. Misses the 3. Now the Timberwolves with it. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Minnesota now. And stolen by Horford.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
But the truth is they've had control of
it. Looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
That's tipped. Finney Smith passes to Flynn. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing. His will at the defensive end.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sport.
The team, and I don't mean you. Know they see the work and they say it's hard work, but they never hard work, so they ain't got a clue. I ain't on that, he ain't on no rest, doing all that, count like it's shift. Gotta go hard on a big trip. Gotta run it up a little quick. Big play, yeah, finna get real. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me do some. I done came up finna some. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me do some. On everything I can never lose. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me do some. I done came up finna some. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me do some. On everything I can never lose.
Need a boy who can cuddle with me all night. We can argue, we can fight, yeah, we did it before. Boy with the gold teeth, the dark skin